Hello folks, hope you're doing well because I'm doing very well on this rainy night at this 218 epic in Cardano. I know that Cardano prices right now might scare you, but if you ask me, I'm not really scared. I am sure what project I choose and what Cardano is right now and will become in the future. So for me, this is just an opportunity to become stronger. So people, in this episode, I wanted to talk about the delegation cycle in Cardano because probably you have already seen some pictures in the network, in social networks that explains you and explains you very well the delegation cycle, but this time, I want you to remember this cycle with a very, very easy trick, so let's get started. Before I can give you the trick you need to know, we need to know two things. First, we need to know that Cardano divides the time in epochs and slots. And each slot lasts 1 second, and an epoch has 432,000 slots, which means an epoch has or lasts 5 days. So this is the first thing you need to know. Second, we need to know that in the beginning of each epoch, a snapshot is taken in the Cardano blockchain. This snapshot is a picture of the state or size of each staking pool, and also it captures the balance of every wallet that is delegated to a staking pool. And this snapshot is used to select the slot leaders in the next epoch. If you don't know what a slot leader is, well, it is just a pool that has been elected to mint a block in the blockchain, in the Cardano blockchain, in a specific time. So slot leaders are pools or staking pools that are elected to mint blocks. Slot leaders are elected by the Ouroboros algorithm of Cardano, and since this algorithm is a little bit blind, it has a preference for big or medium pool size, but it also hates saturated pools, and sometimes small pools manage to infiltrate in the slot leader list. So the important thing here to know is that a snapshot is taken to be used in the next epoch in order to the pools can mint blocks. Well, the trick to understand the delegating cycle is thinking in the here and now. To understand what is happening at every epoch, we need to think in the here and now, like in mindfulness. You probably have heard about it. We need to think in the current epoch. All we need to know is what's happening right now, what's happening in this current epoch. Actually in every epoch, but we are going to think in the current epoch. 3 main things are happening in every epoch or in the current epoch. These 3 things are block production, rewards calculation, and rewards payment. Well, block production that is happening right now is using the snapshot taken in the beginning of the first previous epoch, and that's all we need to know about block production in the current epoch. Rewards calculation that is happening right now is based on the snapshot taken in the beginning of the second previous epoch, and that's all we need to know about rewards calculation in this current epoch. Now, rewards payment that is happening right now or was paid in this current epoch is based on the snapshot taken in the beginning of the third previous epic. If you see, the main phases about the delegation cycle are first the snapshot, second the block production phase, third the reward calculation phase, and fourth the reward payment phase. This explains the reason for those new delegators, the reason why they need to wait between 15 to 20 days before getting their first reward. Even if that pool is minting blocks every epic, they will need to wait that period of time because they will need to wait the next snapshot, the next block production phase, the next reward calculation phase, and finally the next reward payment. But for those who are all Cardano delegators, well, you just need to remember this trick I have just give you. Maybe I'm going to put in a name. Maybe I will call this trick the here and now delegation cycle trick. No, maybe it needs to have the Cardano word. The here and now Cardano delegation cycle trick. Yes, that's it. I like it. So people, I hope you have enjoyed this episode. I know this is a very short episode, but I think it will help you a lot with understanding the delegation cycle and not getting crazy about it, because sometimes it gets confused, and we need to find simple ways to manage those complex terms or complex cycles, etc. So that was the purpose of this podcast, of this episode, and remember, you can subscribe to my social networks. You will find them in the description of this episode or in the description of the podcast itself. And the best way you can support me is by delegating to my pool. Remember, the name is Cardanpool and the ticker is CPOOL. I'm going to spell it CPOOL. I will really appreciate your help, and that's all. See you in the next episode.